Okay, boys and girls, this is Mrs. Pelletier again, and we've got another book by Lois Ehlert, and it's called Feathers for Lunch. And look at the cover. What do you notice about this cover? There's a cat and a bird. Well, did you know that cats eat cat food, but cats also like to eat birds sometimes, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to read this book to find out why you think that she called it Feathers for Lunch. Think about that, okay? And again, I want you to notice what Lois does to create these illustrations. Feathers for Lunch. Look at this. What I noticed is you just see his eyes and the top of his head. You don't see the whole body. Why don't you see the whole body? Yep, he's looking through that window at the bird. Uh-oh, doors left open, just a crack. And look at all you see is the tail. So I think the cat's gonna get outside. My cat is out and he won't come back. What do you notice about this illustration? Yep, there's a little geranium plant. They tell you, Lois Ehlert's going to give us some information about all of the flowers in this book and plants. And she's going to tell us what they're called. And again, she does the same thing with cutout pieces of paper. She cuts out browns, she cuts out tans and grays and blacks and reds, and then cuts them out, makes them into shapes, and then puts them into the paper. But look at also, my cat is out and he won't come back. Let's see if this one has some rhyming in it. He's looking for lunch, something new. Jingle, jingle. And this is an American robin. She even tells us right there what kind of bird it is. Jingle, jingle. Remember what's making that sound? The bell? A spicy treat for today's menu. Who does he see? Some birds. J, 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 jingle, jingle. This is a pine tree, and this is a blue jay. A spicy treat. Let's see. So a spicy means it's kind of hot. It's a little bit different than he typically has for lunch. His food in a can is tame and mild. So most of the time when the cat has cat food, it's tame and mild means it's kind of boring. It's not spicy or interesting like a bird might be. What? Cheer, cheer, cheer. This is called the northern cardinal. I see cardinals sometimes in my backyard. Jingle, jingle. So he's gone out for something wild. He doesn't want his normal cat food. He wants to go out and see what's outside, get some of these birds for lunch. Apple tree branch. So that's an apple tree branch. That's what it looks like. And this is a house wren. Jingle, jingle. Who's making that jingle, jingle sound? Yep, it's the bell on the cat's collar. So how that might make it difficult for him to catch the bird because they're going to hear the bell. He's snooping and sneaking. Those birds sure look good. Ooh, look at this. This is a red-headed woodpecker. Tap, 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 tap. Jingle, jingle. If he could catch one, he'd eat it. He would. This is a red-winged blackbird. Ukulele. Rembrandt tulip. Why would the birds be calling a warning? This is what happens. But when his bell jingles, birds call a loud warning. See, they're all warning. Listen, there's a jingle, jingle. Whistle, whistle, check, check, check. They're telling all the other birds, watch out, there's a cat. Big cat got out early this morning. And this is what they're saying. Hoo-woo, 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 hoo-woo. These are mourning doves. But cats can't fly and they can't soar. This is a northern flicker. And birds know what their wings are for. Jingle, jingle, jingle. He's going for it. He's jumping up. Look at the leaf is falling. This is a hummingbird. So he keeps prowling, hoping to munch. And look at the bird feeder. This is a goldfinch. But all he catches are feathers for lunch. What happened? Who has him? See, his owner must have noticed that he got away outside, and now he picked him up. So all that he got was feathers for lunch. He didn't get the whole bird, just feathers. What do you think? Do you think they got away? But all he catches is feathers for lunch. The lunch that got away. So these are all of the birds that got away from him. The cardinal, the blue jay, the oriole, the robin, the blackbird, the dove, the hummingbird, the goldfinch, the sparrow, the wren, the woodpecker, and the flicker. And what she does is she gives you the size of the bird, the food, where it lives, and the area in the United States that it lives, or other parts of the world. So how do you think that these birds feel when they see the cat? They warn each other, do you remember? He's snooping, he's prowling. He keeps prowling, hoping to munch, right? He's trying to figure out if he can get them. But all he catches are feathers for lunch. No bird, just feathers. They get away. Okay? So let's talk about some of the things that we noticed in this book. There are some rhyming words in this one, right? He's snooping and sneaking. Those birds sure look good. If he could catch one, he'd eat it, he would. The cat's owner is telling the story, right? He's saying, my cat is out and he won't come back. So these are, the cat's owner is the one telling the story, not the cat himself. The pictures are made of cut up pieces of paper that are painted. So boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed this Lois Ehlert book.